Hey guys, welcome back here to the Mopar Nationwide series. We're here at the Auto Club Speedway. I already forgot the name. We're here for the Stater Bros 300. I had lost track, I hadn't looked at it. But anyway, we're here and we have a great race for you guys. And good news, my account is fixed, so I can do the full races once again. Very happy to be back and doing this, so I can get back on schedule. So, and if you guys have noticed, if you just look at the top about 6 cars, almost every one of them have a new paint scheme. And yes, it is about that time to start changing them up. A lot of them got just remodeled a little bit, or whatever you want to say, upgraded to the 2012 cars. So some of these cars will be permanently changed, like the 54 for example, because this is the only paint scheme for it. So it's not gray, it's black. That's Brock Banta's car. And then there'll be others, notables, that I will say throughout the race. But you'll see the cars roll by, and you'll see your cars in the starting lineup and as they roll by. And wait for the Dodge Charger pace car to head off. And there it goes. And there goes Brock Banta and Blake Cooper leading the field down as the cars zoom by, with some of them with new paint schemes, some aren't. I'm not going to do it all right off the bat. So here you go, the starting lineup for today. Stater Bros 300. Now we're back to the starting lineup, and like I said, it should be a great race at 23 laps. Going to be some great side-by-side racing for sure. Post leader Brock Banta. Outside him is the Blake Cooper in the 12. A couple cars with new paint schemes. And defending winner, or not defending winner, last week's winner, Aaron Williams, the new new paint scheme, the Payday 21 car. Last week's winner from Bristol. And the field gets ready, and they're going green flag racing. Oh, where'd the 54 car go? Oh, Brock Banta's on the apron. Brock Banta, the pole steer, didn't even make it to the start-finish line. What happened? I didn't even notice he pulled off. He got pole steer Brock Banta already in trouble on lap 1. Didn't even make it to the start-finish line. And Michael Causey took advantage in his new paint scheme. Michael Causey is going to be the leader in the Family Farmers Toyota Camry. 38 car behind him is Matthew Rodriguez. He is not a new paint scheme. He is there. Like I said, not every car changed. A couple of round drivers. The Wells brothers, Matt and Danny Wells, on the bottom working together. Here comes Blake Cooper making it 3 wide, going for second. And Michael Causey leads lap 1, looking for a win. Trying to make up for the Phoenix race that should have been his. We got some side-by-side racing everywhere. Here comes Blake Cooper to the inside. The 12 car looking for a great run. And his teammate back in Dylan Coach just scraped the wall. Way back there. The defending champion is in trouble right now, going down the back straightaway. Cars are going by. There's Cody Lamas, Matthew McMurray, the winner of Las Vegas race. There's Sean Henley in his new paint scheme. 31 down there in his new paint scheme as well. Jessica Lawrence. Go back a little bit. 18 has a new paint scheme. It's actually upgraded Toyota. Joseph Bryant. The 14 had a manufacturer change. Michael Dawson's now in a Toyota. And to let everybody know, Eric McClure is not dead. Just point that out. He is okay. Anyway, Michael Causey continues to lead, but here comes Danny Wells to the inside. And Blake Cooper going to make it 3 wide for the lead again, with Seth Cole looking on his new GameStop PS Vita paint scheme. Danny Wells had to give Blake Cooper room, slides up in front of Causey, and Blake Cooper going to lead this lap. Here comes Charles Jackson. Oh, they're going 4 wide. Luke Walker, Charles Jackson. Charles Jackson's in an updated 3 car. Oh my goodness, look how wide that is. Whoa. Causey going to get... Oh, 7 Seth Cole touch doors way up the track. And we're still... Oh, the yellow's out. Never mind. They're racing back to the line. We're going to watch this and go back and see what happened. Blake Cooper got out to a lead. He doesn't want to see the caution because he just got to the front. Looks like Blake's going to come around and lead this lap. 12 car looks pretty strong today. Saw his teammate earlier get in the wall. Luke Walker's trying to make an effort to catch him before they get to the line, but it's not going to be enough. So Blake Cooper will lead him down to the caution. Our first caution of the day. Trent Dunham's back here, he has a lot of side damage on that Bass Pro 24 car. Cody Lamas has some left side damage and right side. Oh, they wrecked up here. Oh, what happened? Uh-oh. Oh, people are piling up, just coming back. Oh, wow. What in the world just happened? Connor Breeden, Jake Rogers, Mackenzie Robertson got a piece of it. Matthew Rodriguez. Noah Poche got some of it. Zohar Munn. Oh, Joseph Bryant's car is destroyed. Oh, and Trent Dunham just ran in the back of Cody Lamas. I don't know what that was about. Let's see if anybody else. There's Michael Dawson has some damage. I don't know if Red Bell has any. She might have some on the other side. The one car has a little bit of rear end damage. John Dillon with HendrickCars.com, who had announced they will be sponsoring the car for most of the rest of the season, so you might see this car for the rest of the season. This looks like the 81. There's Jake Rogers. I don't know if anybody else got damage. Looks like everybody else is pretty fine. Yeah, a lot of cars going down pit road right here. Let's see, check Red Bell. Red Bell, she has a little bit of rear end damage. She looks like she's alright though. But caution's out for the first time today. A lot of cars are going to make pit stops, fix damage. As Blake Cooper's your leader, and let's go check out the replay for our first caution. Now this is in the back. This is starting lap number 4. I think Trent Dunham apparently thought he was ahead of Cody Lamas. He thought he was clear. I guess he thought Cody was going to give him a break. Cody did not give Trent a break, and boom, turns him in the wall. They're going to go for a slide. They're going to get each other again. Where the damage came from the 23 and the 24 right there. So that's what happened there. Tough break for Cody Lamas and Trent Dunham, who's going to get caught up in this wreck on the front stretch. But we'll check out what happened after they took the caution. Now, not very sure. I don't know what Christian Baker was doing, but he was riding doors with Matthew Rodriguez and actually forced him up into the wall after they taken the caution. So they're going to go for a spin. Mark George looks like he avoided. He tapped him a little bit. Oh, Jeremy Britt. Uh-oh. He avoids. And here comes, Connor Breeden got pushed up there by Jessica Lawrence. I don't know what that was about. Oh, and Dylan Poche comes flying in. I don't know what happened to him. They just start piling up. 04, Zach Carlson ran in the back of somebody. He got rear-ended probably with the 18. Jake Rogers, Mackenzie Robertson. Look at the 33. Alexander Dawson has damage. Let's look at this again. Look at this again. 32. Okay, let's see. Oh, they start piling up right here. Look at the cording effect. 51 got in the back of Dylan Pote. Look at, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Look at the 14 car. Michael Dawson got completely jacked up by Mackenzie Robertson. And there's a cording effect behind them. 18, the 9, and the 33. Oh, tough break for Alexander Dawson as well. He can't catch a break. They're all destroyed. I want to see an onboard camera on that 32 car, see what she saw. Let's go on board with Mackenzie Robertson and see what she saw. She's going to see a lot of hefty. Alright, here we go. The wreck's happening up ahead, and going to need a lot of rental wrap to repair this car. Maybe she'll get a Dollar General, I'm not sure. But here it comes. Hefty. Oh! Then she runs into the defending champion, Dylan Pote. Now it's just $1. That was a pretty bad wreck, and we'll update on the field. Oh, and another thing that was kind of interesting, looking for it. Keep an eye on Trent Dunham up here. Trent Dunham's going to come up here, sees Cody Lamas, going to show his displeasure. Man, we might have a new rivalry pair in the Mopar Nationwide Series. Trent was asking about rivals. I think you're in one now with Cody Lamas. Keep an eye on this for the rest of the race, but we'll go back to get ready for the restart and update if anybody's out of the race or not. Stay tuned. Alright, we're getting ready to go back for the restart. Update the field. Brock Banta retired from the race. He did not come back to the track. He did complete one lap because he got to his pit stop, but he will finish last after starting on the pole. And the 32 Mackenzie Robertson, with all that damage, could not come back out, so she is done as well. Everybody else is still on the track, and the green flag is out. We're going to keep an eye on this rivalry for the next couple of races. Trent Dunham and Cody Lamas are not going to be very good friends for a while. But Blake Cooper is your leader right now. Luke Walker's all over Murray for the lead. That was the one driver that did not want to see the caution, was Blake Cooper. Had just gotten out to a pretty good side lead, but now he has a hungry driver in Luke Walker right behind him, and an even hungrier driver in Charles Jackson. And maybe even hungrier than him is Danny Wells, looking for his first ever win. He drives a 60 car in both series, so he stayed consistent with his car number and everything. Drives a 60 in here and in the Cup Series. He's going to the inside of Charles Jackson for third. Blake Cooper still leading. Going back here a little bit, see what's going on. Cars are moving up. Oh, we had a car. Oh, we had 87. Jeremy Brett's going to pit road. Something happened to Jeremy Brett. He's had a great start to the season. Another car with an updated car. He just had the updated Toyota 2012 car. It's the same paint scheme and everything, which was pretty cool. But Jeremy Brett's in trouble. He's heading to his pit stall. He might have a little bit of damage. Kind of looks like it, kind of not at the same time. Jeremy, he's just sitting there. I don't know what happened. Something might be broken on that car. Anyway, we go back up toward the front. And Blake Cooper still holds on to the lead, but Luke Walker's all over him for that lead. It's a 4-car breakaway right now. Look at Danny Wells pushing Charles Jackson. Then he's going to slingshot. Slingshot did not work. Slingshot failed. Well, maybe it did. We'll see if he goes in the corner. He's going to get around Charles Jackson, so maybe it was a success. He didn't. I think he just flipped him off. I'm not sure. Danny Wells now just going for second place, but he has no help now. I think Charles Jackson just flipped him off. Not sure what's going on there. But anyway, guys. Blake Cooper's pulling away. Look who's behind Danny. His brother Matt. Matt just recently won in a different series in the 16 car. I'm not going to say what it is. Don't want to spoil it. But Matt Wells has some success in the 16 car. And Seth Cole having a strong run right now in the 6th spot. Michael Causey, he has settled down in 7th. Corey O'Malley's having a great run in 8th. Peachy London, the other Rusty Wallace car, one of them, he's in 9th. In 10th place is Lewis Gordon. Oh, and Seth Cole's in the wall. I jinxed him. Seth's right on the wall. He just gave up a few spots. They're going to come flying by him. And I was going to update, forgot to mention, we have a new driver in the 64 car, Dylan Young, the rookie making his first start. He's going to carry over the points that Jonathan Thoman had earned for this car since there was only 4 races into the season. So Dylan Young will be wherever that car was in points, which was not that well. But Dylan Young, last time by was 18th. We're going to see where he is this time. Sean Henley's going to pass him. Here comes Will Livingston. Dylan Young was in the 19th position. Look at Jack Richards down on the bottom. Move, trying to. The Phoenix winner. Oh, 31. I got close. Oh, it looks like Barney Ward went way up the track in the 88. But yeah, Dylan Young's having a great, solid first race, getting his feet wet, and trying to see how he can do in the series. We'll see a lot of Dylan Young the rest of the season. There is Brody Banta. His brother had a misfortune of having issues on the car at the start. Tough break for him. But Brody's back here running in 24th. There's Cody Hitchens. He's running back here with Jacob Rodriguez and John Dillon, the Daytona winner. There's Red Bell. She has some damage. Zohar Mudden does. Cody Lamas, Dylan Poteet, and Trent Dunham going to be racing together right here. 31st, 32nd. And there's Alexander Dawson, car 33 and 33rd. Connor Breeden, Zach Carlson, Matthew Rodriguez, Jake Rogers, Michael Dawson, Joseph Bryant. And there's Jeremy Brett. He's 40th. He is a lap down. Didn't ever figure out what happened, but anyway, Blake Cooper is still leading this race. He has a great car, Penske racing car. Doing well as his teammate is not doing well, but he is carrying the banner for Penske Racing today. Great drive for that 12 car. And Danny Wells still trying to hang on to second. He had second, but here comes Luke Walker. Peachy London for second. Now Matt Wells going to try going to him for third. Oh! Contact between the 16 and the 66. I don't know if he was trying to help his brother out, but he didn't really help himself out. Comes Charles Jackson back up. Look at Mark George quietly up in 8th spot. Sasha Dawson. And her new updated GoDaddy paint scheme is in 10th. Well, actually, she's in 9th now. Lewis Gordon's back in 10th. Great run for him, the 70 car. Teammate to Christian Baker and Jake Rogers having a great run. Xavier Livingston's up there. Oh, we got about the lead. Blake Cooper got past. Danny Wells led the lap, but here comes Luke Walker. Start working lap 16 of 23. And now Luke Walker's going to take the lead for the first time today. He gets around Danny Wells, who led that lap. Oh, wow, Corey O'Malley and Matt Wells way up the track. They almost went up on the wall together. They cost him spots. Mark George is like, I'm just going to go right by him. And look who's up here, sneaking up here now, Peachy London. Not driving the Cup Series this season. Going to try to have a great run for the championship in the Nationwide Series again. His old ride's up there on the high side. That's driven now by Danny Wells and Peachy London. London going to try and prove this car was not as bad as it was last year. His teammate's doing a great job showing it as well as Luke Walker's leading. Go back to the field again. There's Jeremy Britt. Wreck cars. I think the 11 car had hit the wall. Brody Van is back in 26. John Dillon's not had much success. He thought he was going to have a good first showing for HendrickCard.com as his new sponsor. And he's in 27th. Back up here a little bit. Dylan Young's trying to push Jessica Lawrence around Michael Causey. Oh, what happened to Michael Causey? Causey slipped back. He was up there in the top 10 solidly. Now he's back there. Mark George is falling back. Did they get into each other? I don't even know. Seth Cole's trying to work his way back up in the top 10 after he got in the wall. I think that was just a case of driving the wall. Sean Henley's back here. I don't know. There's Aaron Williams. He started up front. He's been hanging around with his other driver, Alexandra Jones. And they're working together right now. Xavier Livingston, there's Sasha Dawson. Go back up a little bit. Oh, and Blake Cooper taking the lead. I missed the lead change. I think Cooper got under him over in turn 1. Luke Walker's dropped back to second. Now Blake Cooper's leading. Caution's still not out. We got a great race for the lead right now. Blake's going to try to lead the lap, but here comes Charles Jackson. He's going to try to make his first run at the lead. 3 wide at the line. Blake Cooper leads again. I believe Blake Cooper has clinched the most laps led. I would think he had by now. He probably already has. I'll point that out. Oh, we got Lewis Gordon way up the track in the 70. He's way up there. Going to cost him a spot. He's trying to get some momentum, trying to get the high side working. Sasha Dawson's going to take advantage, and here comes Xavier Livingston, the 99. Now Danny Wells is going to be the sucker in the middle between Pichu London and his brother Matt Wells. And Luke Walker to the point again. Charles Jackson is trying to get the high side working, try to get around Blake Cooper. He actually got it to work. He goes, look at the slingshot by Charles Jackson. The run off the corner, the momentum helped on the front stretch. He dives under Luke Walker, crosses lane, and Charles Jackson will take the lead. 4 laps to go. Now Blake Cooper had to block Danny Wells, because Wells had a hot head of steam right there. But Charles Jackson gets his chance at the lead, and now Cooper trying to go up and block Luke Walker. He does, trying to get the draft, trying to mess up Danny Wells. The Wells brothers are running 4th and 5th right now. Now can Charles Jackson hang on and win this race? Any of these guys up here in the top 10 can win this race. Anything can happen. Look at Blake Cooper. He's getting help from Danny Wells, but not anymore. 4 wide for the lead. Charles Jackson leads the lap. Oh, he's getting really close. Oh, no. Oh, they made it work, but Charles Jackson got moved out of the way by Luke Walker, and it's messed up Matt Wells as well. No pun intended. And now Luke Walker is leading off the corner with help from Blake Cooper. We got 2.5 laps to go. Pichu London's falling behind Danny Wells. Charles Jackson's not done yet, though. Oh, he might be now. He just slid way up the track. Here comes Lewis Gordon. He's making a run to the inside. Corey O'Malley got put in the middle. He has help from Sasha Dawson and Aaron Williams. And there's Seth Coley's worked his way back up. 2 laps to go for Luke Walker. Danny Wells, he pokes under Blake Cooper for the lead. Or not for the lead, second place, my bad. Now Blake Cooper goes way up the track. I think he's going to try to get set up in the right position. He's going to solidly fall back and forth. Now Danny Wells is in a bad situation right now. He's stuck between Pichu London and Luke Walker, teammates. I don't know how this is going to work out. But teammates might get thrown out the window when they hit the line because it'll be the white flag this time by Luke Walker. And there's a mess behind them. And Charles Jackson still having, I don't know if he's having issues with Matt Wells or what, but they went way up the track, cost him more spots. But Luke Walker coming to the line to take the white flag. 1 lap to go. What does Danny Wells have for him? Coming around, coming into turn 1. Luke Walker is the leader. Danny Wells, he slingshots to the inside. Here comes Danny Wells. What a move by Danny Wells. Car 60 to position 1. But here comes Luke Walker with the run on the outside. They're drag racing down the back straightaway. Danny Wells had the advantage. But here comes Pichu London. And here comes Blake Cooper. He's going to try to make a dive bomb move. Oh, he had to slow up. Here comes Luke Walker. It's going to be a photo finish. Can Danny Wells win this race? Coming to the checkered. It's going to be Luke Walker. He wins here at Auto Club. He wins the Stater Bros 300. Luke Walker takes the victory and brings the 66 car back to victory lane. Jeff Ayler did it last season, and now it's Luke Walker going to get the win this season for the 66 team. What a victory for him, and his teammate Pichu London got 3rd Tough break for Danny Wells, but a strong second place finish. He needed this run big time for the points. Great run for him. Blake Cooper got a solid 4th place finish, probably the dominant car today. Corey O'Malley got 5th, Sasha Dawson 6th, Lewis Gordon 7th, Seth Cole 8th, Aaron Williams 9th, and 10th place went to Christian Baker. A very interesting race for sure, but Luke Walker hung on and won today's race. There's your finishing results. Already said the top 10. Other notables, maybe Charles Jackson ended up 12th. Matt Wells was 13th. I don't know what happened to them. They finished together though, regardless. Go down a little bit. There's Dylan Young. In his debut race, Dylan Young will finish 21st in the 64 car. The third Rusty Wallace Incorporated car, as his teammates finished 1st and 3rd, but it is only the first race for him. There is his car right there. Go down a little bit. Michael Causey ended up 24th. Jack Richards 25th. John Dillon 26th. Red Bell was 27th. There's Cody Lamas. He ended up 28th. There's Zohar Mutton, Dylan Poteet. Trent Dunham was 31st. Alexander Dawson ended up 32nd. There's Connor Breeden. Matthew Rodriguez. Go down a little bit. Sean Henley. Oh, Sean Henley. Oh, the 30 car blew an engine. I didn't catch it. We'll go back and see where it was, but Sean Henley had an engine failure. I was wondering where his car went. I didn't even pay attention to that. Sean Henley will finish 40th today, and then you saw Jeremy Britt with the issue on pit road. I don't know whatever happened to him. He got back on the track, but ended up a lap down, 39th. Mackenzie Robertson she was in that big wreck in turn 1 after the caution already came out, which was ridiculous, but that was crazy. And I don't know what that was outside. I don't know if you guys heard that or not. But and the Pulsar Rock Banta issued at the beginning of the race, didn't even make it to the start. Dead last. So let's go back and see what happened to Sean Henley, even though it's pretty apparent to tell what happened since it's an engine failure, but we'll go back and see when it was. Now, I don't know how I didn't see this, because I was watching this little battle up here on the top of the track, Charles Jackson and Matt Wells. I was looking at that whenever I was up here on the camera, but I missed this. Sean was running 16th last time by. They were coming to take the white flag and flew right in front of Barney Ward. I bet Barney could not see on the last lap at all. Probably all that fluid. But yeah, Sean Henley went to pit road with his new paint scheme. Was looking forward to his new colors and looks and everything for this race, and didn't even make it to the checkered. Tough break for Sean Henley. This is pretty much his first bad race this season, but that's what happened to the 30 car. Now let's go back to the results. Alright, and here's the results. One last look of it. There's top 28. Go down. So everybody should know where they finished and everything. Make sure to comment like usual. Do whatever. Comment please. You guys are doing a really good job, by the way. And I was wanting to say, like I said before in the past, Luke Walker is supposed to be a rookie, but I don't want to insert the R because it will make a duplicate of him in the points, so I don't feel like having to keep up with his points as well. So I don't want to see it twice. So Luke Walker, I know Pichu, whoever controls Luke Walker, Luke Walker is a rookie. Just act like there's an R in it. It isn't the starting lineup when you see it. So he's battling for Rookie of the Year like everybody else with R's. So he's another one. But yeah, I was going to point that out. And let's go check out the point standings, guys, after Auto Club. Alright guys, so we're out from Auto Club Speedway, and our next race will be at the Texas Motor Speedway, the Great American Speedway, for the running of the O'Reilly 300. Should be a good race. And here's the point standing. Look how close the top 4 are in points. Matt Wells is the points leader. Despite only having one top 10, he has somehow managed to take the points lead. Aaron Williams and Corey O'Malley, each 1 point back from Matt Wells, and Jack Richards is only 4 points back. So the top 4 are separated by 4 points. That is crazy. If that's how it could end up at the end of the season that close, that would be amazing. But that is pretty astonishing for sure. Especially since Matt Wells only has one top 10 and he's leading the points. It's really good to finish in 12th place apparently. But anyway, Jessica Lawrence, she's in 5th in points. Alexandra Jones is 6th. We got a few females up here in the top. And then there's Sasha Dawson, 7th. Huh. Car 7 in position 7 in points. And then Mark George is 8th. With car number 8. There's 3 females and then Mark George. Brock Banta must have been, I didn't even pay attention where he was in points last week. he was up. He's still ninth in points, so he was up there. He might have been the points leader. I don't even remember. But I know Brody would know where he was. He watched it. And then Jeremy Britt is 10th. So those two took bad hits in the points. It's still in the top 10 though. And then you see there's your top 20 if you already looked at it. There's Luke Walker who's up to 14th with the win. You go down there's your top 20, 21st through 40th right here. And there you go. Like I said, it was a pretty crazy race. And like I said right here, this will get fixed. So Dylan Young, for your situation, you're just going to have to add the points, the 313, and then your points from the rest of the season. But probably after this, like after race 10, if I have to do any changes after race 10, then the people will just be stuck with the points. So that's how that will be. So Dylan will be passing him pretty soon, and we'll just be paying attention to the top 42 and just ignore Jonathan Thoman's name. But Dylan has a good chance to do stuff this season. Still early. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's race. Make sure to show some feedback, and I hope you guys enjoyed the race, like I said already. And I'll see you guys at Texas Motor Speedway. And congrats again to Luke Walker on picking up his first victory.